Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now today I'm going to be giving you guys a Q&A, and this might be a little bit shorter, kind of doing this late at night, so I might shorten this one up. We'll see how it goes. If I sound a little bit different, it's because I'm in a different room than I usually am, and there's more of an echo, and I don't even know if the echo's going to pick up, but you can probably hear my computer pretty good. Either way, I might sound a little bit different tonight, but later on in the week I should be back to normal. But let's start this up. Just giving you guys that warning in advance, because I'm kind of like hunched over to talk into my microphone, so it's a weird position for me. Describe your day in emojis. That's stupid. No. Super Saiyan 2 Future Gohan versus 17 and 18 present time. Well, if I had to answer this, I would definitely say either 17 or 18 would probably mop the floor with Gohan. And the reason I say this is because in the manga, and we know that the androids in the future timeline are weaker than the ones from the present. In the manga, 17 was fighting Gohan before Gohan died. And he says, I haven't even been using 50% of my strength, and the Super Saiyan 2 multiplier is 2 times Super Saiyan 1 if you want to use math. And if he wouldn't even be able to beat him by going Super Saiyan 2 then, basically, which is kind of crazy to think about, it shows that Gohan really wasn't as strong as a lot of people might have thought he was. He was probably pretty close to Goku on Namek, if not that, maybe a little bit stronger, but he was pretty close to that strength already. But if he already wouldn't be strong enough, there's no way that the present time androids, either of them, would have a problem with Gohan at all. Not even a little bit. Let's see here. Zarbon versus Guldo. That's really tough because, I mean, I feel like Zarbon would probably know Guldo's attack and like Vegeta would finish him quick. But if Guldo did freeze him, I mean, it is over after that. But if you're talking about like straight power level, obviously Zarbon's stronger. But Guldo could easily win that fight, but Zarbon might just know about his abilities. Me versus Kwame. I assume you mean you and not me, because obviously I would win, and I think Kwame would probably, he'd probably kick your ass, honestly. Super Janemba versus Kid Buu. I'd say Super Janemba would win that, but spark some controversy here. Did a video on this, so if you want to, check it out. I still think that base Super Buu would still beat Janemba, and I have a very strong argument that I made in that video, so check that out. I'll try to remember to link it. If I don't, I'm sure someone will remind me in the comment section. It's an old video, so bear with the terrible audio, I guess, mixing. I didn't edit it well, but what I said was good. Legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly versus Fat Buu after split with Evil Buu and without ability to regenerate a chocolate beam. I'd say Broly hands down would win that. I don't even think it's a close fight, honestly. Like, I might talk smack about Broly, but Legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly would be very, very strong. That'd be stronger than Goku, and Goku was already able to beat Fat Buu without Fat Buu splitting, so I think Broly would be able to beat Fat Buu even with his maximum, power or whatever. I mean, if he got really mad, maybe, but, because we've seen Buu get mad before, and it's pretty crazy power. I'm graduating on Friday. College or high school? Because I know my friend got out of college until about August, I think, so I think he's taking summer classes. But either way, man, congratulations. Sure, it's a good feeling. Legendary Super Saiyan 4 Broly versus Baby Vegeta first form. Okay, now I know I just talked a lot about Broly before. You talk about first form, so like when he first gets absorbed, when Vegeta first turns into Baby, or Baby goes into Vegeta, I should say. I mean, even though Broly wouldn't be anywhere near as strong as Goku was in GT as a Super Saiyan 4, I still think that a Super Saiyan 4 Broly will probably... Now, that's actually... Honestly, if I'm saying Broly is a legendary, because I'm just, taking Broly's power from, let's just say, Second Coming. Because we don't know how strong he would have gotten from another Zenkai or anything like that. just ballparking, if he's stronger than Goku by a pretty fair margin, Super Saiyan 4 multiplier's bare minimum is a 10 times Super Saiyan 3. There's no official one, but that's the fan recognition of the multiplier. If he's a little stronger than Goku then, and, you know, Goku wouldn't have been able to beat him as a Super Saiyan, which is 50 times that, I mean, what would be stronger? 10 or 20 times Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or 50 times that, so I'd say Broly wouldn't be able to beat him. Now, if you're talking about the one we see in Heroes, then that Broly, from what is presented, would be able to beat him definitely. Super Perfect, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Fusion between Super Perfect Cell and Broly from movie 10 versus Boo Tanks. Boo Tanks? I would say the Broly, because if you think about it, it's the fusion for Vegito. Are you talking about Potara fusion? I'm just gonna say Potara fusion just for all sakes and purposes. If it was Goku and Vegeta both at Super Saiyan, essentially, when they're Vegito, even though they fuse as a base, we'll just say, you know, just combine their Super Saiyans. Neither of their Super Saiyan forms would have been stronger than Broly or Cell, so logically speaking, if Vegito as a Super Saiyan could have beaten Buhan, I think that this fusion you're giving me could easily have beaten Boo Tanks. You had some good questions here. I wish I could have, like, done this Q&A better. Why do you hate country music? You are a rural American. I just don't like the sound of it, and I mean, I know I live in a rural I can't even say the word, damn it. I live in, like, farm territory, but that doesn't mean I like it. I like 80s pop and rock and all that stuff, man, not country. You should start a Kickstarter to get Kate Upton to come on a date with you. I mean, if I was going to do that, I'd probably pick someone other than Kate Upton. I'm not saying she's bad, but I'd pick someone else. Do you think Pan is actually Goku Jr.'s great-great-grandmother? It makes no sense for her to be his grandmother. I mean, even though she was way too... she was too old, right? Yeah. Too old for that to really have made sense. I think she was actually his great-grandmother, not even great-great-grandmother, I believe. No, I think it was actually just grandma. I don't even remember, but I remember it not making sense, but that's how the story goes. Someone's going to know in the comments. I'm just going off the top of my head, so I'm not, like, researching this right now. Have you ever wondered why Cell and Frieza have no halos in hell in Dragon Ball GT? I mean, it's GT, so it makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but that's why it makes sense, because it's GT. I never really thought of it, though. You're right. I don't think they did have halos. They also shouldn't have had bodies, but that's something that obviously, you know, anyone that's writing Dragon Ball nowadays, including Toriyama, doesn't really care about. Does Goku T23 live with his mother? I can't answer that because I don't know. How much stronger is Omega Shenron than Buhan? That's some... I'm just going to give you a rough ballpark estimate on math here. I've kind of estimated, and a lot of other people have done it since Goku. We know that Goku is estimated, what a lot of people like to say, because of how he said, you know, Rildo was stronger than Buu, Majin Buu, assuming it's Kid Buu. People say Goku's base is as strong, if not stronger, than Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Buu saga in GT. That's what his base is. But there's stuff to lead me to believe that, you know, he'd be even almost as strong as Gotenks as Super Saiyan 3, or close to it. You know, obviously on the notion that Gotenks is stronger, which he is. So if I take that, and then take the bare minimum, what people estimate the Super Saiyan 4 multiplier is, which is 4,000 times base. Omega Shenron's quite a bit stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think it's safe to say Omega Shenron will be 4,000 to 5,000 times, if not more. Well, probably about 4,000 times, or a bit more than Buhan. Which really puts into perspective a lot of GT characters. which it's still crazy to think about when you really put the numbers down, because you can crack down the numbers of GT characters, but we still can't really crack down numbers of like Beerus or anything like that. Not accurately, at least. How much? Well, that was the same question. I'm stupid. Vegito Super Saiyan 3 versus Omega Shenron. I probably would say Omega Shenron, honestly. Just because I don't know how much stronger Vegito is than Gogeta, even though he is stronger. But I feel like they want Super Saiyan 4 for a reason. Maybe that was just to guarantee beat him. I don't know. That's a weird one. What do you guys think of that one in the comments? Because I'm not too sure about that. I'm obviously assuming he means GT Vegito as well. Ultimate Perfect Cell versus all Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super combined. If that Ultimate Perfect Cell is the guy I was told about the other day that has like the Kaioken times a million or something like that, and all the other power-ups, then he would win. Would you date a girl who collects teddy bears and pretends they can talk to her? No, that seems like someone who would murder you. Hi, I'm Geekdom, and I'd like to know how old you are. Well, you're definitely not Geekdom, because I know Geekdom, Danny. And I'm 20. Do you listen to the Kanzenshu podcast? Occasionally. I haven't always had time to, and I know I should do it more to touch more up on my outside knowledge. It's one of the reasons I know me and Geekdom talk about. Yes, he's very, he does his homework a lot. He has told me that he was listening to the podcast for like 10 years or something, so that probably helped. Do you like The Simpsons? I do, but I haven't watched them in a very... I pretty much stopped watching after the movie, but it's not like I don't like them anymore, I just don't really watch. Majin SSJ 3, Vegeta versus Kid Buu. If Vegeta could finish him off quick enough, I'd say Vegeta. He has the power, so he would have the power to do it, I would think so. He'd be as strong, if not maybe a dab stronger than Goku. But it's pretty implied they were even. And Trunks even said that, when Goku was going Super Saiyan 2, or when was this in the Buu Saga? There was a point where Kid Trunks, I can't think of it off the top of my head, I remember exactly when it was said, but he says he's as strong as my dad now. I think it was when he was going Super Saiyan 2 against Fat Buu, or showing off the forms of his Super Saiyan. It was stated that Whis is stronger than Beerus by 50%. If that is true, then the two armored guards who protected Zeno-sama is stronger than Zeno-sama. I'm confused. I think you mean, are they stronger than Beerus or Whis? I'm not sure. I'm probably not even registering the question properly, but as for the first part where it's from the Toriyama interview where he scaled Goku a 6, Beerus a 10, and Whis a 15, making Whis 50% stronger. That was coming around the time of Battle of Gods' release. And now with Super, I don't even know if that stuff reigns true anymore. I still go by it because we don't have anything directly contradicting it. I do take it with a grain of salt now, though, because I guarantee Toriyama forgot he even said that. And also in Super, there's not even anything to lead us to believe that Whis is even stronger at this point. The tables could have turned with the writing, honestly. What do you guys think of that? Do you think that Beerus is now stronger than Whis in terms of the writing style? Because they could have changed it. I'm curious, because remember, he's like, oh, I can't stop an attack like that when they were on Earth and, that whole universe crumbling thing was going on. I mean, it could have been a bluff. It almost seemed like it was a bluff. And I guess he could have a reason to bluff, because maybe he doesn't want everyone to know he's so strong, or he just wants to be mysterious and just be known as an attendant. Or he's trying to make Beerus look good, I don't know. So I'm curious what you guys think of that. Maybe even a video topic, but could be a stretch. If the Earth and the Namekians Dragon Balls can restore a destroyed planet just like when they restored Namek, why would the Beerus and the others, why would, I guess he means Beerus and the others, waste their Super Dragon Balls when they could have used regular ones back on their own planet? Well, I think they said that there weren't any Dragon Balls in Universe 6. Like normal ones. I believe, I don't know 100%. There definitely weren't any on Earth. That's for sure because it was gone. But I doubt that our Shenron could have restored something that was across another universe. And I mean, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. Why is Dragon Ball Super not good? It is good, I think. I enjoy the series. And we're going to leave it off on this one. I think that's a good point. Just a little bit shorter on this Q&A. I'm not going to leave like this all the time. I'm just in a different environment right now. So I'm trying to get this Q&A out of the way, I suppose. I don't know. But we're going to do this question. What are the most unstoppable attacks in the Dragon Ball franchise? Definitely Boss Rabbit or Monster Carrot. His touch that turns people. It's from Dragon Ball, if you guys haven't seen it. From Dragon Ball, first handful of episodes. Can't remember which episode exactly. I'm sure Danny would school me on this. He touches you and he turns you into a carrot. Also, Devilman's, Spike the Devilman, his Devil Might Ray, which basically if you have any ounce of evil, you're dead. That's pretty unstoppable if you, if you have a little bit of evil in you. I think even someone like, well, I guess not anymore, Piccolo definitely wouldn't, really wouldn't do it. Wouldn't die from that. But someone like Frieza, Majin Buu even, would just get destroyed. Even like Gogeta's Stardust Breaker is probably a pretty unstoppable attack, I would imagine. There's tons of them. There's quite a few. We got. Can you really stop the solar flare without? I mean, you could wear sunglasses like Goku did, but can you tank a solar flare by looking right at it? Probably not. But I would say the most unstoppable move, off the top of my head, would be Boss Carrot's. Or Monster Carrot. I said Boss Carrot. You know what? You can mix and match, right? Monster Rabbit, Boss Carrot. Probably his touch that he does that turns you into a carrot, I would imagine. And I know Kwame did a video on, I believe he did a video, could have been someone else, but I should know it is Kwame, I think, that did a video on the most unstoppable attacks, and I think Black and Fist might, it's an older video, but I'm not really sure, but those are the ones that come to mind. But that's been it for this Q&A, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.